For in front of you stands the tall queen. You can...
Can that be Doris Fletcher's voice? Where does it come from?
For now she hides in shadow, ugly as sin. But when you burn and die, she will rise and be queen again.
This is despicable.
Alas, poor Doris. I knew her well. And many can testify to her kindness and beauty. For now she hides in shadow, ugly as sin. But when you burn and die, she will rise and be queen again. Who are you? You who dared enter my realm? Are you here to worship or mock me?
I'm here to put an end to the vampire epidemic, Miss Fletcher.
Ah. But Doris Fletcher is no more. She was consumed by this putrid flesh that now enshrouds her.
You feel anger for what happened to you. But I can help you. I'm a doctor, Miss Fletcher.
Doris Fletcher is no more. All that remains are the dreams of the queen she was, and the queen she'll be. Until then, all shall die, for that was her final wish. Your blood, arise and save your queen, my slaves. Behold, Kinslayer, the disgrace of she was once renowned. Will she be the queen again once they share her fate? Woe unto thee, son of Babylon! On guard! My children, My beloved, die for the love of me! My blade, your hand is shaking. I summon thee, my children of the night. You kept here and obey, for your queen commands you. Attack! Wait. I beg you, wait.
What?
I don't want to die.
And I did not come to kill you, Miss Fletcher.
Will you spare me then? Save this cadaverous carcass of mine. Does your heart beat a little faster now? You fancy me then, Doctor?
No, Miss Fletcher. My dead heart will beat for only one.
Ah! Is she pretty? Is she sweet and tender?
To me, yes.
Ah! I hate her already.
I know. And this is partly why you must be destroyed.
But you just said...
That I did not come here to kill you, yes. But I realize now the threat you embody must be stopped.
Will I be remembered? Will you?
You were Doris Fletcher, the greatest actress of her generation. No one can take that from you.
Thank you. And farewell. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Farewell, Doris.
Bravo! So dramatic. I love it.
McCullum!
How strange I seem to find you whenever I'm inquiring about that Skal infestation.
I mean you no harm.
I'm not here for you. But once I've put all the pieces of the puzzle together, I'm sure we'll have a little chat, you and me.
Stay away from me, McCullum. You and all your war dogs.
That I can't guarantee, Dr. Reed. But I'll let you go. For now.
I should probably leave the theater right now. It's locked. The West End should be safe now. But London is not. It would be wise to benefit from the Ascalon's protection while I continue my research during the Great Hunt.
Have no fear, brothers!
These people want me dead. I need to leave now. So Doris just needed to be close to her audience to infect them. Contagion through skin. Very disturbing.
Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
I've been formally asked to witness your triumph, my dear.
But it's you who insisted I join the...
Please forgive my giddiness. I'm just overcome by the thrill of finally being allowed within these hallowed halls.
You certainly have an inquisitive mind. It's quite something. Elizabeth Ashbury, only you can make me smile in these difficult times.
And the same to you, Jonathan Reed. Now go have your little chat.
Lord Redgrave can play with the brave all he wants, but I won't put a foot...
Have you heard the rumors of some horned vampire revealing himself and singing obscure songs around the city? What is this malevolence?
Welcome back to the Ascalon Club, Lance-Bearer. Please, tell us the good news.
My hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reed. You thrust your lance and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
But some questions remain.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London. For that, we salute you.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, I have another task for you. One of the utmost importance. Perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club. I want you to recruit a new vampire.
Recruit a new vampire? Are you sending me on some sort of diplomatic mission?
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Ekon he deserves to be.
As you wish, my lord.
Good. Now go.
How would you like me to proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion.
Before I go,
All right,
Why Aloysius
because he is about to die, and he just may be the most influential man in England.
Did he choose me?
No, I did. My decision is very recent, to say the least.
Does he know I'm coming?
He can't wait to become your progeny, Dr. Reed. Especially now that you have shown how strong your lineage is through your...
How would you like me to proceed?
Don't worry. Aloysius has had many years to prepare himself. He has studied our kind.
So shall I just let him drink my blood?
Yes. Aloysius will gratefully sup on your blood.
Is there any...
Our blood alters a mortal body so deeply that some don't survive the metamorphosis. They die for good. But Mr. Dawson has been...
You invited Lady Ashbury. Wouldn't that be breaking one of your cardinal rules? No women allowed.
Not allowed as members, no. But considering the circumstances, I thought you'd like to have her here to witness your triumph.
So it's a temporary admittance, then?
Something of a bargain, considering the crisis we're currently facing.
Goodbye.
Are you all right, Jonathan?
Lord Redgrave has just ordered me to turn Aloysius Dawson, to make him my progeny.
I see. And how do you feel about this?
I'd like your advice on the matter.
The real question here is, why has his lordship given you this task?
Do you think it's some sort of trap?
Do you really want to know what I think about this?
I do, yes.
To make an immortal of a soulless blackguard like Aloysius Dawson will only lead to a disaster for London. The man is already dead inside.
Should I refuse? Perhaps politely suggest that Lord Redgrave turned the man into a vampire himself.
Don't you dare, my dear. According to what I've recently discovered, his lordship could kill you for even broaching the subject.
Really? Why?
I've recently found proof that the Earl of Bristol is of lesser lineage and only capable of creating skulls.
Please tell me more about...
As long as you lower your voice.
Are you sure your information about Redgrave is correct? He says he's the progeny of the great knight William Marshall, who lived some 9 centuries ago.
That's a lie. Lord Redgrave is unable to create anything but skulls, if the poor souls survive at all.
Why so vindictive? You suddenly sound like you're angry.
Forgive me, Jonathan. I hate myself for it, but I feel such pride in my discovery. I'm afraid I just can't help it.
Which is?
He did serve William Marshall. And yes, the blood he covets as a token does truly belong to that legendary knight. But he was never his progeny.
How can you be sure the information...
I made the acquaintance of a most interesting informer while...
What would happen if I made Dawson an Ekon like myself?
You would add a powerful immortal into a suffering world. An immortal who already craves authority.
Maybe I could teach him control, like you taught me. Lead him down the right path.
Mr. Dawson spent his life searching for a way to cheat death.
What would you have me do about Dawson?
The man is dangerous. Did you know he plans to build a wall to separate the healthy...
What would you do?
The man's dying already. Let the Reaper harvest the rotten fruit that is his soul.
Goodbye for now.
Goodbye, my dear.
It looks like vampires have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny. Powers pass from one generation to another.
That's why Dawson wants me to sire him.
It's locked, all right.
I should find another way to get into the neighborhood.
I think this passage could lead me close to Aloysius Dawson's mansion.
You're mine! Don't you...
one can hide from Ascalon! Die, youth! I will
I have this thirst for blood. Louise's father was determined to find and save her. I can't believe I'm doing this.
You Londoners are not...
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here? Disgusting arsehole! Keep me locked in.
You're mine!
Disgusting arsehole! Vampire or not, I'll never be your wife! Let me go, you bastard!
Miss Teasdale, are you all right?
How do you know my name? Who are you?
My name is Dr. Reed. I managed to
So my father really was looking after me. This man, this vampire told me my father was dead. Is it true?
I'm afraid so, miss. I'm so sorry for your
I
loss.
suppose my jailer also killed my father.
Thankfully, he did not search your father's corpse, where I found his note.
I must find my father's body. He deserves a...
Goodbye, Miss T.
we've seen someone recently.
Good evening, sir. I am Dr. Jonathan...
Yes, please. Would you be kind enough to tell me what the time...
That's all you need to know.
Well, is it not important to know? As important as where you are?
I suppose you're right. And...
I am Agamemnon Baker. Like my brother, I...
May I ask...
I don't know.
You must have...
From what I have managed to understand...
May I ask...
I believe...
What...
It's the only...
Why is that?
Because I'm...
I still enjoy living.
Then I am sincerely happy.
What can you tell me about your brother?
He's older than me.
Is that all? What can you tell me?
You should ask that question to my brother instead.
Who are you waiting for, exactly?
The more I think about it, the more I believe...
But what else could it be?
I don't know. A feeling? An event?
I'm afraid I'm not following you.
Have you ever felt like life trapped you in a role that doesn't...
Trap? And you think...
At least it will give us the chance to be free.
Goodbye for now. Good evening, sir.
Dr. Reed?
Is there anything wrong?
No, it's just...